Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing? How's Jasper? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. Alright, so I have a sugar problem. Like, I'm not just saying this to be relatable or quirky. Like, it's bad. If you leave me home alone with a box of ice cream, like, individually wrapped, they are gone in about 6 to 9 hours. Like, this is not an exaggeration. A pint of ice cream easily crushed in a day, bag of candy a day. And we're gonna do something about it. And hold on, let me just get rid of this. And I'm sure we've all seen those videos where people cut out sugar for a week or 30 days. And you know, obviously it's a miserable time. Personally, I don't wanna go down that route because A, I still love sugar. B, I don't think you need to 100% cut out sugars. That's literally impossible. So, you know, we're gonna take the be less shitty approach and, you know, show you guys a realistic way that I'm going to reduce my refined sugar intake over the next couple of days and just kind of share with you guys. A lot of these tips I used with my clients when I used to work as a kinesiologist or trainer. The reason why I never did it for myself is because I didn't want to. But lately it's been getting pretty bad, so we're gonna do something about that. Good morning, Jasper. Would you like some tummy rubs? Some tummy rubs? Yes, yes. There you go. All right. Hello. Good morning. Say something to the audience. About my sugar problem. And your first-hand experience with it?
We went to Costco one week. It was like a big box of ice cream individually wrapped. How many was in there? Like 12?
I don't think so. I don't know.
The fact that you don't know is even worse. Because it could be 12. They were gone by the end of the day.
It could be 12 or it could be 4.
It was way more than 4.
I don't think so.
It was 8. It was so delicious. 8 of them. We got them for like $8.
End of the day. Yeah. Oh yeah, because there was like
One day.
One day.
One day. Ice cream is the worst.
Looks like someone's ready for a walkie walk. Can you give me a RR? Okay. Jasper, big stick. Big stick? Yeah. No, okay. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do is put some distance in between myself and the snacks. Alright, grab this. And then, let me show you guys this. So this is a little snack drawer. As you can see, a lot of candy. Just gonna take out, toss it in this little lunch bag. So now this is gonna go with Ryan as he goes to work. I think because I work from home, just being around all these snacks all day is very tempting for me. But at the same time, I don't wanna just like throw it away because A, what good is that gonna do? I'm just gonna go buy some more. But B, you know, the whole point is not to completely cut out refined sugars. It's just to reduce the intake of it. So if at the end of the night, you know, if I still want a little something, at least I can have it at the end of the night and be more mindful of it rather than, you know, slowly like grazing throughout the day. Because yeah, just working from home, being surrounded by all these like sugary snacks isn't the best. So I think, you know, building intentional barriers between you and what you are tempted by just really helps that. All right, sir, this is for you. Please keep it safe.
The snacks are not coming back.
Go give him a fist bump. Oh, he wants to give you a present instead. Alright, so next up I'm gonna go train some lower body, which I'm very excited for. I feel like every time I film, it's literally a push day or a pull day, and I never get to film a lower. But yeah, I've actually been pretty good with not taking pre-workout every single day. There's nothing wrong with taking it every single day. It's just that I don't want to become like desensitized to it and eventually have to take more and more. I definitely do have to be conscious, right? Like be aware of the amount of caffeine that I'm consuming, because obviously, you know, a lot of these high glycemic index foods are a quick energy boost, and you get a quick burst of energy. But I also don't want to compensate the decrease in energy that I'm gonna get from the sugars by hiking up my caffeine intake, because that's not gonna be healthy in the long run. It's all about kind of moderating everything and just, you know, see how you feel. But yeah, let's go get changed. Also, can we take a moment to appreciate these ABC joggers that are shorter? Oh my goodness, the length. Hold on, let me get the, like, just look how perfectly tapered these are. Like, a shorter version of ABC joggers if you are a short king like myself. Yeah, just look at that. Look at that. So yeah, the only barbell setup we have in our apartment gym is the Smith machine. Definitely took a little bit of getting used to at first, because it's got an axis over here as well as this top one, so it's not just like fixed up and down, it can actually move back. Hi. Hello. All right, folks, there was my lower body day. So stop telling me I never train legs, because I do. I just don't film it all the time because of how the schedule's lined up. Anyways, so I don't know about you guys, but I tend to binge like sugary snacks and crave it a lot when I'm in that middle stage of kind of hungry, but also just bored. So before we get there, we're gonna fuel our tummies and stuff it with some nutrient-dense foods. All right, so for our sandwich, give her a good spread. And then we're just gonna be using some calabrese, which we have left over from our picnic. Can't forget about the red onion, slice of pickle, fuck ton of arugula, crap ton of sprouts. Yeah, honestly, just pile her on. Lastly, can't forget about our olive oil egg. Oh no, don't fall. And a healthy drizzle of Kewpie mayo. If you guys have never had Kewpie mayo before, oh my goodness. Yeah. We can't talk about nutrient density without mentioning the sponsor of today's video, which is Athletic Greens. If you guys haven't heard of Athletic Greens before, Athletic Greens is a blend of 75 different vitamins, minerals, and whole food based ingredients. Plus, it's got less than 1 gram of sugar per serving, which is all derived from naturally based ingredients. But what I really appreciate about Athletic Greens, and the reason why I've been just personally using it as a consumer for like the past 10 months now, is that they don't make any bold, outlandish claims. They don't say, you need to drink this to lose 30 pounds in a week, because that doesn't really align with my message about being less shitty. You know, it's all about small, consistent changes over a long period of time to make a sustainable lifestyle change, which is exactly why this challenge isn't like quitting sugar for 30 days or whatever. It's about small changes, and Athletic Greens just makes it very easy because it's an all-in-one scoop. Like, yes, of course, try to eat a bunch of leafy greens and sprouts and arugula, but sometimes when you're living a busy life, that's just not very realistic, so it's nice having everything in one single scoop. But yeah, folks, you guys have seen me drink Athletic Greens countless times in my vlogs, whether the video is sponsored or not, and that's just purely because it's genuinely a part of my daily routine. So if you guys are interested, you guys can use the link below, receive a few extra goodies with your purchase. Other than that, I'm gonna fucking crush this sandwich. Oh, like, just look at this bad boy. Oh my goodness. Y'all, this arugula, red onion, Dijon combination, just like spicy. So I think another important consideration when you are wanting to make these lifestyle changes is question your why. For myself, I don't want to reduce my intake of processed sugars because of weight loss or because I want six-pack abs. For myself, I've just noticed that every time I do consume a lot of like sugary snacks, I just feel like garbage. Sure, you know, I feel good, you know, in the, I don't know, 10 seconds it takes me to devour a bag of like gummy candies. But after that, I just feel like straight hot garbaggio. Like, I just feel like trash. trash. So honestly, that's my main reasoning. Plus, there is more and more evidence in the literature associating high glycemic index foods with acne breakouts. I talked about on my channel before the reasons why I cut out dairy, and that's purely because I get breakouts. I'm not lactose intolerant. I just, you know, my face gets a little volcano-y, like erupts with acne. I don't remember the exact study, but there was a link between high glycemic index foods as well as an increase in sebum production. Also, it affected mTORC1 production, I believe. So yeah, I cut out dairy because of the relationship between IGF-1 and acne breakouts. And I know people who never really had like bad cystic acne are probably saying like, what's the big deal? It's just acne. Eat your candy, eat your dairy, whatever. But for myself, like I had bad cystic acne in high school and early university, and I went on the whole Accutane, and it was just a shit show. And I think because I am also working in a display profession where I need to film myself, it's just anytime I have a big, you know, breakout wherever, I just personally don't feel the most confident. And when I'm not feeling the most confident, I feel like I'm not necessarily myself on camera. So anyways, long story short, those are the two reasons why I really do want to reduce my intake of refined sugars. And on a completely unrelated note, I ordered myself some Olaplex, which seems to be like the gold standard when it comes to at-home like hair repair treatments. So we'll see what it does for me. All right, so it says to use on damp towel dried hair. So I just went ahead and wet my hair, but I think I'm planning to redo the roots a little bit. I should call him. On the bottle, it says that it's a bond builder. Don't know what that means. Maybe it could rebuild the bond between me and my parents. There you have it, folks. Just feels like a conditioner at this point. It says to leave it on for like a minimum of 10 minutes. So, like, what? 6 hours? So yeah, I'm probably gonna leave it on my head for about an hour, get some work done, but I'll see you guys after I shower. And here we have it, folks. Ignore the bowl cut, but honestly, it's feeling really good. I obviously gotta use it for a few more times, but I'm debating whether I should, you know, touch up the roots, get it bleached again, or just kind of dye it back to black. I feel like before I dye it back to black, I should at least dye it some sort of crazy color because it's bleached anyways. But yeah, let me know what you think. So now that it's later in the day, I am definitely starting to get some cravings for some sweets. I wish I didn't send, you know, all of the Coke jellies with Ryan, but you know, it's for our own good. But I think it's important when you get these like types of cravings to not necessarily ignore it or try to like, you know, occupy yourself in different ways, but actually just make smarter substitutions, which is why I picked up some dark chocolate. Now, I am an absolute dark chocolate fiend, so I gotta be careful with this as well. So I'm just gonna break some off. I'm not really counting the exact number of sugars there are in what I'm eating because that's not really the point. The point is to just reduce your intake of it. Plus, dark chocolate has so many good, amazing benefits. But I do know a lot of you guys are gonna be interested. So per 3 squares, it says 4 grams of fiber and 2 grams of sugars. So we'll take it. I'm gonna have some of this, and I'm gonna be having that with some of the coffee from the morning, having it iced. Ooh. I gotta savor it. I gotta savor it. Chocolate and coffee. I mean, there's not a better combination. I mean, mango and peaches. That's a pretty sick combination. But when it comes to like sweet combinations, I'm just gonna sit here, snack on this, get some more work done, and I'm probably gonna see you next in the evening when Ryan comes home for dinner time. And yeah, speaking of dinner time, our dinner time is quite late. It's at 11 p.m. just because that's when Ryan comes home from work, which is one of the reasons why I do intermittent fasting or why I delay my breakfast until like, I don't know, noon to 3 p.m. sometimes, is that because we eat so late. But also another reason is that because I am like always constantly grabbing these like sugary treats throughout the day and my blood sugar is constantly spiking, I want to give my body enough time where it doesn't spike at all, hence why I like to do the fasting. So yeah, that's just another the more you know fact on why I enjoy doing intermittent fasting. Yes, we eat quite late and I'm just not very hungry in the mornings,
but also for the kind of insulin sensitivity or insulin resistance benefits. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the evening. Jasper, can I help you? Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. Oh my god. Look who it is, Jasper. Look who it is. I got candy. Thank you.
Hold it. Hold. Come here.
Brings your present. And then I'm just gonna put this back just like as is so that he can just take it to work tomorrow as well. What are you doing? You're not supposed to be picking at your skin. What are you doing? You said you were gonna go pee. Alright, so for dinner we got some... What's wrong?
I'm gonna buy a new knife.
Yeah? What kind of knife?
A better knife.
Okay.
I hate this knife.
Look at this. Mm. Jasper, you can't be taking up half the couch, buddy. Alright folks, that's pretty much it for this video. I think at the end of the day, you just gotta be flexible with yourself and just understand that this is gonna be like a lifestyle change and not just a 1 week or 30-day challenge. Just understand that shit like this really isn't going to, fix itself overnight, and that, sugars are not the devil. You need carbs. Your body, your brain function needs carbohydrates, so don't think that carbs are the devil. But, for myself, I was definitely abusing refined carbohydrates. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Obviously, today was just the start. But if you take it very slow and kind of use the tips that I gave throughout the video, you shouldn't really have a big yo-yo effect or like super high highs or low lows. It should be a pretty consistent, slow and steady way of becoming less shitty. Other than that, once again, thank you Athletic Greens for sponsoring this video. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and remember, babe, remember
to put your beer in the fridge so it's not warm.
Okay, but who's the one who fucking bought those beers?
Also you.
Remember to also stop bitching when your boyfriend does nice things and buys you beers.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I would say remember that, okay?
Thanks.
Okay. Remember to be less shitty.
And
now. How did you do that?